The trust deficit is huge. And Monzo, I think, still to this day are not the primary bank for close to half of its user base. I know this historically the stat was around 60%, but I think that's reducing because obviously they started as a prepaid card as well. So they started as I'm something for you to spend with, not necessarily bank with. And they've moved that back. But it is a challenge. And obviously when it's a brand new concept, I'm building a challenger bank in a new market, there is that trust deficit. And this is back to part of what I was talking about earlier with the why. It's also the acknowledgement of what your first kind of 3 to 5 years in operation as a bank is going to be. You are not going to be the primary bank account of someone who's earning 50 to 60,000 dirhams a month because they're well banked. They've got likely credit cards, they've got facilities, they're with a bigger, an EMBD, a FAB, an ADCB, whomever it is, where their salary's tied up and that's what they're doing. You might incentivize them to start spending a bit with you because you've got a great experience. You do some interesting personal finance management. You might, like Weo, offer fantastic savings rates when they went live. So you can bring some funds in, but you're not going to be the primary bank. So how do you build a product set around that and a proposition that caters and acknowledges that reality? Because you could build the best, most compliant, safest infrastructure in the universe, but there's the mental, psychological stigma for the customer of, this thing is brand new. Is it going to exist in 2 years? And what happens to my money if it goes away? Because in the UK, we've got the deposit protection scheme up to £85,000 per bank you have. That doesn't exist here, and it doesn't exist in Saudi. And so there's that nervousness around who is this?